Hey everybody, John here again. Welcome back. Last week, I decided to apply for a card that I've been seriously thinking about for the past 2 or 3 months now. And I actually made mention of it a couple of times in some previous videos. And I got approved for the card and it came in the mail today. And that's what we're going to talk about. But before we dive in, if you haven't already, please hit the like button on this video and also subscribe to my channel as well. I'm working toward 1,000 subscribers to my channel, and every subscriber and every like helps get my channel and my content more visible to more people in the YouTube algorithms. And so I appreciate the support. And also it's free. All it costs you is a couple of clicks. And I thank you ahead of time. Now let's dive in. So I know that most of you probably watching this video right now and knowing that I'm an Amex fanboy are going to be shocked by this card. So what in the world could it be? That's right. It is the Alaska mileage plan card from Bank of America. I know some of you probably just fell out of your chair just now. Let's talk about it. So why in the world would I get this card being as entrenched in the Amex ecosystem as I am and being a Delta fanboy? Well, the answer is quite simple. Alaska Airlines is a transfer partner or is a partner with IcelandAir. So you can use Alaska miles to book IcelandAir flights. And if you all have watched my content, you know that I'm a giant fan of Iceland. I was going to go a couple weeks ago, but had to postpone due to weather conditions. And so I'm actually going twice in the next 6 months. So I'm a big fan of Iceland, and Alaska miles are going to come in handy for booking IcelandAir flights, as I will probably be flying them 3 or 4 times coming up in the next year or so. Also, too, I'm combining these miles off this welcome offer, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I also have the Bilt MasterCard as well, and I've been using the Bilt card more lately as a backup to my Amex setup because Bilt is a transfer partner with Alaska Airlines. So I'm kind of tag teaming it from a couple of different angles here. Also, too, with the Hawaiian Alaska merger, that could be an angle as well. Moving MR points to Hawaiian through to Alaska, that could be a possibility as well. We'll see about that. But anyway, that's the reason for the card, is because I see myself flying IcelandAir several times in the next year or two. Now, what caused me to pull the trigger on this application was it had an elevated offer. And the elevated offer was, I think the standard offer is like 50,000 Alaska miles on 3,000 in spend in 3 months. The current offer, and it's a public offer on the website, is 60,000 Alaska miles for the same 3,000 in spend in 3 months. And when I saw that offer, I decided to go ahead and go for it. I know it's had like a 70,000 offer before, but I decided to jump on this because 2 reasons. It's the holiday season, so there's holiday shopping. Also, too, I have a couple of not large purchases, but a couple of elevated expenditures coming up as far as like auto insurance and whatnot. So between holiday shopping and insurance is just the perfect time to get this card. So that's why I pulled the trigger. The envelope and all the stuff is sitting behind me on the shelf. I'm not going to show that to you. That's boring content. You all know what comes in the envelope, all the documentation and feeds, schedules, and all that stuff that no one wants to see again for the 10,000th time. But I do want to show you a couple of things. One's going to be a data point for some folks that enjoy that, and one's going to be I thought this was just a cool little thing they did. So in the envelope, they actually included a little flyer that reminds you of what your welcome offer is. And I thought that was kind of cool. And so here it is right here. It's not disclosing any personal information or anything, but they included this little flyer that says, hey, just as a reminder, this is what your welcome offer is. So just to confirm, it's 60,000 bonus miles for 3,000 of spend in 3 months. So I thought that was kind of a neat thing, just to say, hey, we're just reminding you this is what your offer is. I think more banks should do that, actually. But I thought it was pretty cool. Also, too, the card is a $95 annual fee, which it seems to be pretty standard across the board now for cards that have a 60,000 mile or so welcome offer. That seems pretty standard. The card is not a bad earning card. It gets 3 Alaska miles for Alaska purchases. I'm going off the top of my head here. 2 miles or 2x on EV charging, gas. I want to say streaming services as well. And then 1x on everything else. And I could be forgetting something, but that's basically what the earning structure is on that card. So, it's not a great earning card at all. But, it is what it is. So it's all about the welcome offer on the card. And I don't know, the card could come in handy down the road for other things. So, but it's all about those very valuable Alaska miles. Also, too, one other thing I wanted to show you that came in the envelope, and I know this is fairly standard, but for the people that like to see data points, I thought I'd show it to you. And I'm just going to bring it up here, and I'm also put it in the video so you all can see it as well as I'm reading along. But it also came with the credit pull letter. So just for the folks that want to see data points here. So they pulled Experian. I'm at 8 inquiries now. Again, I applied for it on the 29th of October. My Experian score was 795. Like I said, I was at 7 inquiries. Now I'm at 8 with Experian. My score dropped to 788 from 795. Also, too, they gave me a $24,000 credit limit on this card. So a very generous limit. It completely shocked me. Also, too, for data points, I have a Bank of America Advantage Banking, I think it's called, checking account. I've had that for a while now. I had it for a long time with them. Then I canceled it about 1.5 years ago. Then I went after it again for a sign up bonus. So I have a checking account with them again, but I also have had the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card. I've had this card for 8 years now, about 8 years. So I've been a Bank of America customer for quite a while. So there's some data points for y'all in case you are one of those folks that love that information as well. So that's it. That's about all I have. I wanted to show the new card and why I got it. And so let's talk about it. I look forward to your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you all think of my game plan. And again, if you haven't already clicked the like button, please do. And also, please subscribe to my channel. Like I said, it's free. And I appreciate all of your support, all of you all's time watching my content. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. And as I always say at the very end, be good to each other, okay? And until next time, bye for now.